What's up, guys? It's Argon657 here, and yeah, happy 4th of July. I'm doing a 4th of July special. This is a Ubers battle that I had. This is my very first Ubers battle that I've ever had. This battle was against Trainer Danny. This was actually a very close match. You'll see throughout the match how close it was. Um, yeah, but it was very intense, so that's why I did not speed this up. Anyways, he's gonna lead off with Kyogre, and I'm gonna lead off with my Yveltal, and I know that I'm scarfed, so I'll be able to go for the U-turn and get the switch advantage. So I know that I'm gonna expect the Orange Impulse, so I'm gonna go to my Chansey over here to sponge the Orange Impulse after going for the U-turn. And yeah, I know that Chansey will be able to take any hit that he goes for. He goes for the Orange Impulse as expected. The Orange Impulse doesn't do too much to my Chansey, though I do take that very well. So I'm gonna be able to soft boil up all that damage and all that, so that's good. And I'm gonna go for the Toxic though. So that way I can wear this thing down. Also, for the off chance that he switches, I can wear whatever he switches into down. Which in this case, it's going to be Xerneas. So, and I faced Xerneas on Pokemon Showdown, and they tend to set up Geomancy and then Sweep. So, good thing I went for the Toxic, and Chansey's probably the only thing that could counter Xerneas. However, I did not see the close combat coming at all. I do survive with 11 HP, and I expected it to be a special set, and I didn't expect it to be more of a mixed. Because, yeah, the close combat almost took out my Chansey. And, yeah, I know that Xerneas can learn close combat, but I just never see anyone run close combat on a Xerneas. So I'm going to switch out to save it as Death Fodder later, and I'm going to go to my Lugia over here, knowing that with the multi-skill I'll be able to take pretty much anything with ease. Anything the Xerneas has and all that, so he is Life Orb, so it's a lot easier to stall him out, so I'm going to go for the Roost just in case he goes for like a Thunderbolt or something like that, because I want to be able to preserve the multi-scale. Either way, I'll be able to guarantee myself having the multi-skill with my Lugia. So he does switch out into his Kyogre over here, which is good for me because I can sack off my Chansey. I know he's probably going to go for the Origin Pulse or something like that, but he does go for the Ice Beam over here. I actually don't switch out. I go for the Toxic because I know that I could take any hit with the multi-scale intact. So, which is nice because now I'll be able to stall this thing out. So now I'm going to go into my Chansey to be Death Fodder because I want to be able to kind of stall it out a little bit more. And I know that I can go into my own Kyogre and, yeah, just finish it off with the Thunder, but he's going to go for the Thunder and take out my Chansey, which is not a big deal because now I have a safe switch in. I'm going to be able to safely bring in my own Kyogre, my own Primal Kyogre. So the only thing I have to worry about on his team is Groudon, because it's pretty much the only thing that's going to stop Kyogre from sweeping if it has that ability. I forgot what it was. I think it was I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna go for the Thunder and take out his Kyogre, and he's now gonna go to his Kangaskhan over here, and I'm expecting him to go for the Fake Out. And I'm gonna go into my Lugia over here because I can easily take a Fake Out because I have some defense EVs. Yeah, so he goes for the Mega Evolution, and I know that I can take Fake Outs and all that, so he does end up going for the Fake Out. It doesn't do too much to my Lugia, so which is nice though. Um, I'm gonna go for the Roost, expecting him to go for the Sucker Punch, cause I don't know, cause just in case he expects me to go for the attacking move or something like that. But he's gonna go to his Xerneas, which is even better, cause I'll be able to go for the Roost freely, not having to worry about taking any damage whatsoever. So, I'm in a pretty comfortable position here, cause I know that with the multi-scale, I could take any hit from the Xerneas, even a Thunderbolt. So he does end up going for the Moonblast over here, which tells me he's definitely a mixed Xerneas. So the Moonblast doesn't do too much. It does nothing to my Lugia. So I'm going to go for the Ice Beam over here. What I should have done was gone for the Roost, because I already know that the Toxic will take him out. I probably should have just went for the Roost just in case, you know, because now I don't have Lugia at multi-scale range. So now he's going to go to his Hoopa, and I'm going to switch out into my Dialga, expecting the Hyperspace Fury. And I know that I'm defensive, and I can take Hyperspace Furies, and I can easily go for the T-Wave, and then I'll be able to set up my Stealth Rocks. But he's going to surprise me with Dark Pulse, so this is a special set. And I kind of realized I don't have anything to switch into on this Hoopa, so I'm going to have no choice but to sack my Dialga. It would have been nice to get up the Stealth Rocks, but yeah, this was also an intense match because of the fact that there was no entry hazards at all. So yeah, the Stealth Rocks not getting them up is going to make a big difference, and you'll see later on in the match. He does withdraw. He's going to expect me to go for the U-turn, which I do go for because I know that Hoopa is 4 times weak to U-turn. So he's going to have the Primal Groudon, which is something I have to worry about, and I need to keep my Kyogre at a decent amount of HP, at full health actually. He's going to have the Desolate Land, so that's going to stop Kyogre from going for the Origin Pulse as long as that Desolate Land is up. Now, if I'm going to try to beat Groudon, I have to hope that he overpredicts or something like that. And yeah, I'm going to go into my Primal Kyogre and bring back the Primador C. So now I can hit it with the Origin Pulse and all that. So now he doesn't really have anything to take an Origin Pulse, so he's going to decide to sack his Deoxys attack. And I know the Deoxys attack is very frail because it's pitiful defenses and all that. Its defenses are like base 20 or something like that. So he does go into his Kangaskhan again, and I expecting the Fake Out. So I'm going to go to my Lugia over here to sponge that. So he does end up going for the Fake Out. So what I should have done over here was gone for the Whirlwind or something like that, just in case he goes for like a power-up punch to boost its attack, which he does go for. It does nothing at first, but he's going to be at +2, and I wanted to go for the Toxic because I figured that since it's going to set up, I just wanted to wear it down so that way its sweeping potential is limited. So, right now I'm going to go for the Roost over here to get back up to multi-scale range, because I know I can take a return even after not being at multi-scale. So he does go for the Power Punch, which is actually pretty bad though, because now he's going to be at +4. And even with the multi-scale, the return's going to do too much to my Lugia. So I'm going to go for the Roost though. So that way I can take the return, and hopefully that I can survive to Whirlwind it away. He does indeed go for the return, and thankfully with the multi-scale I'm able to take the first return, but it almost takes me out, so I probably should have just whirlwinded him right away instead of going for the toxic or something like that. Because now Lugia is not that useful anymore because it's at low HP. So I'm going to switch out into my Yveltal over here, my Choice Scarf Yveltal. And he's going to go for the Dark Pulse again, as expected. So I know that he's a special set. Um, I'm going to go for the Oblivion Wing just in case he switches out into his Groudon. But he does stay in, so the Oblivion Wing does a lot to Hoopa. It actually does a nice chunk. Does about half or so, I'd say. But he's going to go for the Dark Pulse, and the Dark Pulse does way too much to my Yveltal. But thankfully I'm Scarfed, so I'll be able to easily outspeed the Hoopa and just take him right out. Yeah, so Hoopa's gone, but I still have to worry about the Groudon. So, he's now going to go to his Kangaskhan, and I'm going to sack my Lugia, because I can't afford to take any damage with the Kyogre and all that. So, he goes for the Fake Out over here, and yeah, Lugia is gone, so I'm going to go to my Kyogre, my Primal Kyogre, so it's probably going to be a big problem towards my team, that Groudon, because yeah, its ability, it's going to kind of cripple Kyogre unless I switch out or something like that, and then switch back in. And then he's now going to go into Groudon over here. As expected, he predicts me to go for the Origin Pulse. I do go for it anyway because I know that Origin Pulse will take him out. But he does predict that, so I'm going to have to switch out because I need to save this Kyogre for later. So I'm going to go to my Yveltal, and then he's going to reveal the Rock Polish set. I thought it was more of a bulkier spread, but he's more of an offensive Groudon, so it's going to be pretty bad for me because he's going to be able to outspeed everything on my team. So he's going to take me out with a Fire Punch. I had to sack off my Yveltal because I didn't have anything to take a Fire Punch from the Groudon, so other than Kyogre, but the Desolate Land ability was up, so I had to bring back in Kyogre and force him out. So now he's going to go to his Kangaskhan to be Death Fodder, and I go for the Origin Pulse, and yeah, it's going to take out that Kangaskhan, and now his last Pokemon is Groudon. So he's going to go to his Groudon, and yeah, this is how intense this is. This is why Stealth Rocks would have been important, because it would have been wearing down this Groudon little by little. And I'm going to go into my Shaman over here to kind of beat Death Fodder. He does go for the Rock Polish, though, and I'm thinking he's probably going to go for the Fire Punch, but he reveals Bulk Up, and I kind of realized this is the exact same Groudon set that I ran before. Once before, I had like Bulk Up, Precipitous Blades, Rock Polish, and Stone Edge. I go for the Seed Flare, and based on that damage, those Stealth Rocks, since it constantly switched in and all that, it would have probably taken out the Groudon. But he's going to be able to take me out with the Fire Punch, and it all comes down to if I live the Precipitous Blades from this Groudon after that Bulk Up. But he's going to reveal the Earthquake, which is interesting. So it all comes down if I live this Earthquake, and I don't live the Earthquake, unfortunately, and he's able to take out my Kyogre. So that is a very intense match. It was a very close 1-0 score. His Groudon actually ran Earthquake instead of Precipitous Blaze just because of the accuracy difference. So, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, just leave a comment below, click the like button, and subscribe. And yeah, happy 4th of July, guys. I'll see you guys later.